Bundesliga Borussia Monchengladbach vs VfL Bochum prediction, team news, lineups preview. Fresh off the back of their famous win last weekend, VfL Bochum make the short trip across North Rhine-Westphalia to face Borussia Monchengladbach in the Bundesliga on Saturday. Bochum beat reigning champions Bayern Munich 3-2 on Sunday in a result that may have huge implications for the title race, while also moving them clear of the bottom three. Match preview. Despite there still being a big gap to the bottom three, Mönchengladbach's form is still of great concern at present. Gerardo Sion's side were beaten comfortably by RB Leipzig last weekend, failing to register a shot on target across the 90 minutes. That came a week after drawing a blank against bottom side Darmstadt in a goalless draw at Borussia Park, as the goals have dried up for Gladbach. That was their big strength earlier in the campaign, but injuries to some key attackers are hurting the side, as they have scored just 2 goals across their last 5 games. Only one team has outscored Gladbach outside the top 5 this season. But being down in 15th suggests their defensive performances have been well below par. With a 6-point buffer still on Köln in the relegation playoff spot, Gladbach will have one eye over their shoulder. But a run of just 1 defeat in 10 home games should provide some much-needed confidence given their underwhelming recent run. Bochum's historic win over Bayern last weekend moved them 3 points clear of Gladbach, and in doing so, opened up a huge gap to the drop zone. The 3-2 victory at the Ruhrstadion was as costly to Bayern as it was crucial to Bochum, and it also led to the club announcing Thomas Tuchel will depart at the end of the season. Only 1 defeat in 6 during 2024 against Borussia Dortmund has eased relegation fears at Bochum, as their other win in that spell came against another side in the top 3, Stuttgart. With there now a 9-point gap between themselves and Köln in 16th, Bochum could well be one of the many sides now with their sights set on an unlikely European push, as so many of the clubs just outside the top 6 are in inconsistent form. A 4-point gap to 7th could be shortened if Bochum can continue to pick up points with regularity. Thomas Lech's side must start quicker on the road though, as they are the only team in the Bundesliga yet to lead at half-time away from home this season. Team news. Gladbach will be without a significant number of defenders for this encounter, as Nico Elvedi and Ko Itakura are suspended following yellow cards last week, while Joe Scally and Marvin Friedrich are out injured. Tony Janschke is available again after a brief absence, and Sion has revealed Stefan Lehner is back to 100% fitness after his heroic recovery from cancer, so both could be thrust into the side here. Goalkeeper Jonas Omlin is also back in training, but the manager has stated he is not ready to return to the side following a long layoff, while Luca Netz is set to miss out with illness. Florian Neuhaus will return from injury in midfield, but there are also issues in attack, as a bruised foot will keep Alassane Plie out, keeping him on the sidelines alongside Tomas Kvankara. A booking for Anthony Losilla in the Bayern win last weekend means Bochum will be without their captain for this away trip. Tim Orman remains out with a groin injury for the visitors, along with the stricken Patrick Osterhage, who picked up an issue before the Bayern clash. Borussia Mönchengladbach possible starting lineup: Nicholas, Lehner, Waber, Janschke. Honorat, Reitz, Weigl, Kohn, Kairodia, Sayabachu, Hack. VfL Bochum possible starting lineup: Riemann, Gamboa, Orditz, Schlotterbeck, Bernardo, Misavic, Paslak, Stoger, Asano, Bershinsky, Anchiaje. We say, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1-1 VfL Bochum. Gladbach's goals have dried up, and with it, so have their results, and a win is a must here if they want to ease fears of relegation. Bochum will be on a high though after last weekend's result and will fancy their chances of another result in hopes of pushing for the top 7. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.